Off the bench with Jacob Hester and Matt Flynn.
Let's go, baby, let's go!
From a championship backfield to your morning drive.
Hands to Hester, and Hester, yep, got it, 5 out of 5!
You're locked in to Off the Bench.
Flynn is back to throw from the end zone. Boom!
Live from the Raising Cane studio, here's Jacob Hester and Matt Flynn.
For the next 48 years of our lives, I say f*** that, right? I say f*** that. Let's go out there and we'll play the next 24 minutes for the next 24 minutes. And we'll leave it all out on the field. We got the rest of our lives to be mediocre, but we have the opportunity to play like gods for the next half of football. But we can't be afraid to lose. There's no room for fear in this game. And we go out there and we half-ass it because we're scared. All we're left with is an excuse. We're always going to wonder. But we go out there and we give it absolutely everything. That's heroic. Let's be heroes. Come on.
Who's ready? Get it up.
Come on.
Time, baby. Let's go, boys. We say
Let's go, West Canaan Coyotes.
What do you say, boys?
Jonathan Moxon. Rest in peace, James Van Der Beek. If you've ever listened to this show, you know how big of a fan we are of Varsity Blues, of Jonathan Moxon, of James Van Der Beek, and also of Dawson's Creek.
Yeah, pretty much all of his work.
Everything he did. There was no other way we were starting this show than the exact way that you just heard, with Jonathan Moxon in the locker room, getting the boys fired up and ready to go.
Getting the boys fired up. I mean, how often when you were playing, especially in high school, were you all cheering and saying, what do you say, boys?
Yeah.
Just because of how fired he got, we got Tweeter right there.
That's right.
So we are with a heavy heart, of course. I think everybody's kind of heard the news, especially if you're a sports fan or if you have access to any social media whatsoever. Certainly, James Van Der Beek passes away yesterday, battling cancer for quite some time.
Yeah, a couple years.
Yeah, a couple years. So 48 years old, and very sad, certainly. And I've seen a lot of like clips of him, randomly. They had I think the Dawson's Creek reunion this past fall. I think we might have even watched a clip of it on the show.
Yeah, the one he couldn't go to.
Yeah, certainly looked like he was battling at the time, but had lots of words of encouragement towards the end, and I think everybody has a heavy heart, and hope it was an easy passing.
Yeah, 6 children, young children. It's always incredibly tough. And I think the family, because James Van Der Beek couldn't work for a couple of years, and he's got 6 children, and they used a lot of their savings and different things to try to beat cancer. And now I think they have a GoFundMe asking, if you're able to do so, to give to the family. So maybe we can put that link up there as well. But all jokes aside, man, I quickly met him one time. He was incredible. He played some of our favorite characters. Everybody that said anything about him, it was, all kind words and what a family man he was. And so, again, if you know OTB, you know how much we love Varsity Blues. So our Jonathan Moxon jersey is going to be here. I don't know for how long, probably for a while, because we got to pay respects to QB1.
Maybe, maybe forever.
Why not?
Can we get the overhead view here, Taylor?
Look at that.
Bingo.
It's beautiful.
It's beautiful.
Maybe we get a West Canaan Coyotes helmet.
That would be fantastic. Letter jacket, certainly.
Yeah. That would be pretty epic.
Yep. So there's not a lot of reasons here on this show that we would skip the Yos.
Right. Yeah.
But Jonathan Moxon, is only one man. And
that might have to be another clip that we play.
Absolutely.
Because the amount of times that I've used that in actual interviews.
Yep. I don't want your life.
I mean, you can't walk by somebody our age and say that and someone not know exactly what you mean. You know what I'm saying? It's like one of those iconic lines from the 90s.
Unless you're at the Senior Bowl or at
That's why I
SEC
said
Media
our
Days.
age.
Kids these days, they don't know.
Shout out to Cole Payton from North Dakota State. He'd seen it.
To him.
Who else? Blake Shapen,
His coach
Mississippi
forced him
State.
to watch it. I feel like Blake Shapen watched it like voluntarily.
True.
Cole Payton, he looks like he was forced to watch it on the bus. Forced to watch it. Oof. My gosh.
Maybe forced. He was given the opportunity.
Given the opportunity. What an opportunity.
The great opportunity to watch. And now, man, Paul Walker gone, James Van Der Beek gone, Billy Bob gone. Just Tweeter and Bud Kilmer left.
World's down a sad day. Sad day. World's down a couple of really good fake quarterbacks.
I say QB1, even though he was QB2.
He was
but he
QB2.
became QB1. Oh, my gosh. I mean, that song by the Foo Fighters.
Yeah. Ooh, maybe it's a Varsity Blues soundtrack there.
Ooh.
Ooh.
That could be great. We got a chance to play that. We begged to play that one time at Evangel because we only thing we played was Braveheart, the instrumentals. And
What do you mean? Like when? When are you playing this?
Like pregame.
Like in the locker room?
No. Like on the PA system.
Oh, okay.
Kind of like when you come out too. Like we were getting Kirk.
Braveheart's pretty cool.
It was cool, but you need some words. We were getting Kirk Franklin stomp. I mean, that's all we were getting.
I mean, pretty good though.
Great song.
Maybe
after you've heard it 73rd time, though. And so finally, we got him to allow us to play it. As we came out of the tunnel, we finally got Foo Fighters. There Goes My Hero, like in 2001, 2002, somewhere around that time. Incredible. Chills thinking about it. And I don't have many moments in high school that I remember. I remember that
Remember that one?
Yeah.
Good for you. We did a lot of We Ready? We Ready.
Oh, I knew. You didn't have to sing it for me.
I'll sing it for the people.
Yeah.
Because I got a great voice.
You're ready.
Voice of an angel.
Except for that
Voice of a generation.
Except for that semifinal game we couldn't win. That was mean. I'm sorry.
Oh. Not a lot of things haunt me at night.
That's one of them.
It's one of them.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
That and spiders.
Spiders? Why spiders?
They're scary.
Little ones, big ones?
I mean, obviously the big ones, the scarier they are, the scarier they are.
Yeah. All right. That's a little weird.
Is it?
I think so.
You know that scene from The Replacements when they're like, what do you fear most in life? And they're like, spiders, snakes. And he's like, I don't think that's the meaning what he's talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a good scene, huh, Taylor? Taylor like that one.
All right. So we do have a big show planned for you today. We're going to have Kim Mulkey join us. We're going to have Jay Johnson join us. We're going to have Chef Michael Johnson join the show as well. But again, and there was only one way that the show was going to get started.
Yeah.
And it was with Jonathan Moxon. And you might hear from Jonathan Moxon more than once today.
Yeah. Certainly, maybe some songs. I wanted to ask Doc yesterday. I didn't get a chance to because we were in some other very important questions. And maybe we'll ask him next week if we can remember. Maybe write it down. We think Coach Bud Kilmer got a bad rap for the medical practices he was using on his players.
I swear to God, if that needle goes anywhere close to his knee.
Yeah. Because, I mean, like in high school, when you're watching that for the first time, you're like, oh, that's the worst thing you could ever do. But then the more you go into athletics, you're like, yeah, shoot me up.
Yeah, I think Bub was just trying to be gritty.
Yeah, let's get a little needle in there, Doc.
Yeah.
Let's numb this baby up.
Can't remember a game where I didn't have at least something.
So I want to know if Bud Kilmer got a bad rap. Where his players just kind of, maybe, I don't want to say that. I don't want to
say that.
I don't want to say they
No,
weren't gritty.
don't say that.
I just wanted to ask Doc from a medical opinion, did Bud Kilmer get a bad rap for his, at the time, questionable medical practices?
Yeah. Star that.
Okay. It's worth asking. I feel
2
like.
weeks from now when we're back here.
That's right.
Because we're off next week.
In 2 weeks, y'all remind us.
Question. We'll definitely remember. But we will remember to honor and remember our guy, QB1, Jonathan Moxon, James Van Der Beek.
Yep.
Rest in peace. All right, we will take a break, kind of get everything back on track, get the show started when we jump back here on OTB.
Off the bench.
All right, go to trashrangers.com. That is the website. If you're looking for residential, commercial trash pickup, if you're looking for a roll-off dumpster, 3 different sizes to choose from. If you are looking for a portable toilet for parade season, it's not too late, but you got to make that call. You got to go to the website. You need to probably do that today. So if you're looking for it, make sure you give them a call. Let them know what you're looking for. They'll deliver that portable toilet to you so you keep people out of your house, but you have the luxury of having that restroom right there in your front yard. Trashrangers.com.
All right, go to trashrangers.com, the most reliable trash removal service in Louisiana, and like Jake just said, the most reliable sanitation removal in Louisiana. So go check them out. And whether it's residential, whether it's commercial, it does not matter. They are the best. If you have a place of business and you want to just change, you want better service with better customer service, give them a call. They can pick up once a week, 6 times a week. It doesn't matter. Give them a call. Trashrangers.com.
Tigers turn talkers. This is Off the Bench.
All right, welcome back in OTB. I want to remind you about our friends over at Rouse's. Rouse's.com is the website. Find that location nearest you, and once you do, check out those weekly ads for your store. One of the great things about Rouse's, you know who they are and what they're all about. As soon as you walk in, you are going to see Louisiana theme everywhere, including the king cakes right now during Mardi Gras season. So many different local options that you can have there at Rouse's. It's set up for success. If you're looking to do dinner and you got the sides and maybe you're running a little behind, maybe you got ball practice, dance, whatever, you're getting home late, incredibly convenient. You go in there, you grab it, you go, and it's going to be high quality food as well as you always know. Of course, you can get some My High while you're at your local Rouse's. So many different things that they make easy for you. Incredible customer service as well. So go see them today. That's Rouse's.com. Rouse's.com.
You know what one of my favorite scenes of Varsity Blues is? There's a lot of them. In fairness, that's not a fair
I thought you
question.
were about to say Miss Davis here at 7:17.
No, we're not going to talk about Miss Davis. Not yet. It's when
new tweeter end zone dance.
When he breaks his father's nose in the backyard, you know, throw that ball.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Fire that
Come on,
pigskin.
Johnny, you can do it. And he breaks his nose, but then
you can do it. Rolled into you can do it.
you can do it. And then later he's in a big game. He's stopping the clock, and instead of spiking it, he hits the mascot in the nose, right square in the nose, and his dad's like, "Oh, he feels his nose like, oh, he hit me on purpose."
Yeah,
in the nose. Yeah, it's a good one. Good scene.
Well, the mascot too is like a random.
It was like a mosquito or something.
So
wasn't it?
he did it twice. He knocked the guy off the horse.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
But then the one that he hit in the nose, it was like a bee or
It
something.
was a bee or something.
All right. Shout out Jonathan Moxon.
Mosquito Hawk.
All right, let's go ahead and get this show started.
It's time to get glowing, courtesy of GoFlow IV Spa, where hydration, vitamins, and a summer-ready glow are always on tap. Now, for starters.
All right, go to GoFlowIV.com, GEAUX FlowIV.com, and you can always pick up the phone and give them a call, 225-953-8150, 225-953-8150, of course, right off Jefferson Highway in the capital city. But if you go to GoFlowIV.com, you can check out all the different options that they have for you. And if you're feeling a little under the weather, if you just need a little bit of a boost, or if you want to be preventative and you want to make sure that you don't feel under the weather, you want to make sure that you have that energy that we talk about, they have got something for you. So go see them, go see the website, check out what they have, reserve your IV today, GoFlowIV.com.
That's right. Stay hydrated, straight to the veins with a little IV therapy right there at GoFlow. GoFlow IV Spa on Jefferson Highway near Bocage. There's a lot of sickness happening in the schools right now. Kids bringing a lot of stuff home. Stay protected. Boost your immune system. Go over, get a little Myers cocktail. Go to their website, GoFlowIV.com, and go check out the list of their menu of add-ins and vitamins you can do. Boost that immune system. Stay healthy. GoFlow IV Spa.
All right, there's 11 former LSU Tigers that are headed to Indianapolis in the NFL Scouting Combine. We got quarterback Garrett Nussmeier, receivers Aaron Anderson, Barryon Brown, Chris Hilton, Xavion Thomas, tight end Bauer Sharp, edge rushers Patrick Payton and Jack Pybron, linebacker Harold Perkins, corner Mansour Delane, and safety A.J. Halsey. All those players are going to be headed to the Combine to try to improve their NFL draft stock. So 11 Tigers. I believe that is third most. I believe A&M and Alabama, the only teams that have more people headed to the Combine. So a long list of Tigers. Certainly a group that has got some guys like a Garrett Nussmeier we've seen play here for a long time. Guys like Harold Perkins that played in an LSU uniform for a long time, and even some guys that only played a year in an LSU uniform like a Mansour Delane and an A.J. Halsey. But certainly a good group of Tigers heading to Indy with an opportunity to better themselves.
Yeah, it's a goal that you set early in college, right? You always want that opportunity to, at the end of the day, when you take off that helmet for the last time in college, you want to have that invitation. Now, the Senior Bowl and all those all-star games are great, and that's high praise. It's a high reward,
right?
But it's the Combine, right? It's the last step, or it's one of the last steps before the draft, and it's a big deal. And it's 2 or 3 days of exhausting meetings, doctors' meetings, and then the last part is the on-the-field stuff. It's basically they sleep deprive you for 2 days, and then they throw you out on the field to run a 40. And but it's exciting. So congratulations, 11 players is incredible, especially when you're looking back at the team, you're like, ooh, wasn't the best year,
right?
And we got 11 guys, third most in the country.
Yeah.
So congrats to them. I hope they do. This is one of those times that certainly you can absolutely improve your draft stock, whether you agree with all that or not. But you can certainly also hurt it as well. So you got to go and you got to be prepared. It's more about, everything is equally evaluated from the NFL perspective. It's certainly on the field. The guys that go out there and they bump their draft stock a ton are the guys that run really fast, right, and look really good doing it, and physically have a really physical presence out there that's just a little bit different. But I think a lot of the hay is made by how well you do in your meetings, how well you talk to these teams, because you are going to speed date like crazy at this place, and it's wild. And then half your visit's going to be in the doctor's office. So guys like Garrett Nussmeier, he's going to have 32 team doctors poking, prodding, twisting, doing all the stuff. And by the end of it, like when I went, my experience was I was coming off of, I had a sprained AC joint. Yeah. I sprained it against Arkansas the last game of the season. I missed the SEC championship. I rehabbed and came back and played in the national championship, but I still wasn't 100%. I elected not to play in the East-West Shrine Bowl, which I was invited to, because I was trying to get my shoulder well for the Combine to go throw there. And I felt great going to Indianapolis.
Yeah.
And then by my last doctor meeting of 32 doctors pushing it, twisting it,
including our
pulling,
guy, Dr. Banks.
including
and shout
our
out.
guy. Yeah. By the end of it, my damn arm hurt.
Yeah.
Because of the doctor meetings.
Right.
So it's just one of those things you got to get through. You got to do. And you're going to spend a couple hours in the tube, get an MRI.
Oh, hours. He is not kidding.
And they're not just one.
I didn't miss a game at LSU. Not one. And I was in there for hours. I'm like, man, I'd hate to be some guy that missed like 15 career games or a season.
No
hours.
doubt,
I never missed a game.
Bring your cot.
It is like they want to see if they can just warp your mind and what you can handle. It's crazy.
And then,
I don't know if it's changed.
Yeah. And then after all that, then you go do the on the field stuff.
Right. And like teams back then, now the Falcons got in trouble for some of the questions that they were asking. And so it changed a little bit, but they would be out of pocket, the questions they would ask you, because they wanted to piss you off. Mm-hmm. They wanted to see how mad can I get this guy? Can he handle it? Can he keep his composure and still get on the whiteboard and draw up protections and different things? Mm-hmm. Like that was their goal. Think about that. Like the biggest job interview of your life, and they want you to mess up. Like they want you to get mad and see if you can handle it. It's like nothing I had ever done before. Mm-hmm. And you're right, like about speed dating. Like you go to all these teams, but then you have formal meetings where you're going to go for an extended period of time.
Yep.
Like for me, I remember I had the Jags, I had the Lions, I had the Seahawks, and like walking there, like Seahawks had everybody that's ever been a part of their organization in this hotel meeting room, like this long, big table. It looked like it was out of the Addams Family movie. And you walk in there, and like all of them are sitting there, and everybody had a question that you wanted to answer. And every team does it a little bit differently, but it is pressure packed to say the least. And all of that, like Matt said, it's before you even get to the actual on the field portion. And even once you get to the on the field portion of it, y'all have heard me tell this story before, they want to also mess with your mind there. Mm-hmm. For me, like I knew what the 40 was for me was going to be between a 4.55 and a 4.6 flat. That's what it was going to be. It could have been on the high end or the low end, right? That's what it was. And I ran 4.59 and a 4.6 flat, like right there. I knew that. So like that to me wasn't the pressure thing. The pressure thing for me, because I was trying to prove I could play fullback, was the bench press. What you benching?
What's your bench?
Because I had to show that I was strong enough to play fullback. And so, I mean, I got my wrist taped. I've got chalk on my hands ready to go. And they're like, actually, this group, let's go take the Wonderlic test. And I'm like, hold up. Like, I literally have chalk on my hand ready to go to a bench press. But it was another test, and they wanted to bring you in this room to take this Wonderlic test. So you got to prove you're not a big dummy. So you got to go do well on that.
Not a huge big dummy.
And then you go back to the bench press, and then you've got this strength coach for the Cardinals that's yelling at you, hitting you in the chest. He kept calling me Raging Cajun. I'm like, wrong school, bud. It's not who I played for. Stop calling me Raging Cajun. And then, like, you got to go out there and you got to bench press.
I throw my L's up. I'm not a Raging Cajun.
Well, that wasn't a football thing yet, but because I didn't have two L's up. You get it.
Yeah.
Yeah, so, like, everything that happens there. And then, like, when you get on the field, you're there with your peers, and you're like, oh, man, I get to go behind Chris Johnson after running a 4.2 after his first time.
Yeah. Look how sweet I'm going to look.
No doubt. And it is just so many different things rolled into one. It is a week that's supposed to get you uncomfortable. How do you handle being uncomfortable? And if you handle it, then that's going to give you a positive check mark. Now, can it raise you 2 to 3 rounds? Probably not, unless you're just like a receiver that runs a 4.23.
It's the real fast guy that helps himself.
Yes. Outside of that, you might can help yourself. You might confirm some things to different teams. It's not going to be the reason that you get drafted where you're at. Like, it's going to help you. It's going to confirm.
Yeah.
It can hurt you more than it can help you, I feel like.
And we talked about this at the Senior Bowl. It's everything that every one of these kids does. Every day they wake up, every event they go to, everything they do right now between the last game in college football till the beginning of September, everything they do is to not get cut, not get scratched off a list, not get fired from your job, and have the opportunity to keep playing football. It's because all 32 of those teams, their job, the scout's job, the general manager's job, the coach's job, is to find a reason not to pick you.
Yeah.
Or not to invite you to be an undrafted free agent.
Yeah.
They have a list, a huge list of people to choose from, thousands of people. They have to scratch it off. They have to narrow it. They have to make their list. So they're looking for any reason that you can give them. So that's why the pressure is put on. That's why they try to make you upset. They try to get you out of your comfort zone to see how you respond. Because football's not a comfortable game. And so they want to see how you respond. So it's one of those things that it's certainly not fun, but it's a challenge, and it is the goal of everybody to get there. And to your point, like, and there's not a lot of guys going there to help themselves. You're going there to either stay status quo, confirm what they believe in a good way or a negative way.
Right.
But if you don't go and accept the challenge of going to the combine, that's a negative.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
Did you have a team that you thought you absolutely were going to go to after meetings and kind of how they spoke to you?
Jaguars.
That's so funny. I felt like Jack Del Rio and the Jaguars were trying to not draft me. Because when I went into the team meeting with them, and I had a formal meeting with them, so a scheduled formal meeting, and when I got into that room with Jack Del Rio, he threw every blitz that he possibly had ever ran before at me to see if I could pick it up.
Yeah.
I was like, is he trying to find a reason not to draft me?
You ain't gonna find it.
I'm talking about every blitz. I mean, we were on the board for the entire 20-minute meeting.
Yep.
And it was me with a marker in my hand, Del Rio in a chair right in front of the board. Hey, bring the will free safety. Hey, I want you to bring corner cat. This is our protection. How do you handle? I was like,
right.
You want me to mess up? Like, you don't want to select me here.
I see. You have the speed dating, which is like 20 minutes with every team in this big room over 2 or 3 nights. You sit down with. I mean, you're doing meetings till midnight every night.
Yeah.
With these teams. I only had 3 of the private meetings. One of them was with the Jags. They were the ones that talked to me the most. They're the ones that their scouts were with me a lot.
Yeah.
Mike Shula came down and privately worked me out and spent a whole day or 2 with me here.
Yeah.
They're the ones that tried to make me laugh in the private. They pulled up the meeting, the picture of me in spring break when I was 19 years old. Like, hey, what's this? What were you doing here? What's that drink in your hand? Yeah. I'm like, I don't know.
Cold pop.
Spring break, bro. I don't know. A little cold pop.
Yeah.
Sorry, I like to party. So it was like one of those deals. I was like, I'm going to the Jags. And then during the draft, I think in the 6th round, they selected a punter or a deep snapper. And I was like, wow, all right, tight.
That picture hurt more than it helped, I guess. Oh,
I remember the Packers were the team that I've talked to the least. I think I had one meeting with their quarterback coach, Tom Clements, at the time. I think I had one in the round table. It was what was it, the train station room or something?
Train station, yeah.
The train station?
Yeah.
Different from the Yellowstone train station.
Yeah.
This was
we made it.
Yeah, we made it. Made it through. Yeah. I talked to him for 20 minutes, and Tom's kind of like a soft-spoken guy.
Yeah.
Doesn't say a lot. And I'm like, well, he wasn't interested in me at all.
Right. Yeah, Chargers pretty much like that for me. I did take a visit out there, but during the whole process, I didn't talk a lot to them. I thought I was going to the Lions for sure. I was looking at apartments in Detroit. I was that sure I was going to Detroit because they told me. I always asked every team, you got anything for us? I was like, who's your fullback? Who's your starting fullback? What's the deal there? That was, who am I competing with?
Yep.
And I remember they said, you're our starting fullback. I'm like, all right. And remember, Detroit was bad during that time. And so I was like, this is going to suck, but here we go.
You would have gone 0-16 your rookie year.
Yeah. That'd have been fun.
Maybe you would have.
I've been teammates with our guy, Dick Dixon, the next year.
You would have been competing.
That'd have been fun. I guess so, yeah, because he kind of played H-back. True.
He was playing tight end fullback, and actually he was on the roster for 2 straight years and hurt himself the last preseason game. I know. Second half.
Our guy. LSU running back coach Kevin Smith would have been the other guy I was competing with for running back snaps. Nice. How about that?
Heck yeah.
So good luck to all 11 LSU football players trying to achieve the dream of hearing your name called or seeing your name across the ticker coming up at the end of April in Pittsburgh.
I hope we're all back on the Nuss bus.
Top 90 pick around the room. I say yes.
Top
Yeah.
90.
Top 90.
Absolutely.
I think-
What is that? Fourth round?
No, top 90
second
would
or
be
third.
third round.
Third round? Yeah. I think he goes late
All
third.
right. Arlanja.
If we're going off of like the predictions and
Yeah.
stuff like that, he's like ranked to be the 5th quarterback that goes in the draft. Now, Drew Aller is ahead of him on that, so I don't know how much you can trust that. But yeah, I
So-
think he'd be top 90.
Fernando Mendoza, Ty Simpson.
Yeah,
And then there's that fight for 3.
right.
Yeah. Between Drew Aller, Cade Klubnik, Garrett Nussmeier. Yeah.
I think this is going to be a quarterback draft class that is, you're going to have, obviously, a number 1 overall pick. You might have Ty go late first round. Then I think there's going to be a drought
Yeah.
in quarterbacks in the second and third round. And I think it starts to pick up towards the end of the 4th round. Certainly a
Okay.
run in the 5th round. So
Yeah.
I'm going to say over on the 90,
All right.
the top 90. Now, would I take him? Yes. Do I think? I think there's going to be a quarterback drought.
Yeah.
In the
And then there'll be a run.
lower
Yeah.
to mid rounds. It's just not the strongest class, right? So
I'm going to say Rams in the third round. I'll even give you the team.
Okay.
I feel like the Rams in the third round.
okay,
Sean
I'm not
McVay.
ready to give you a team yet, but
Well,
respect.
Definitely top 90, though.
I think top 9.
I said
Right there on the edge.
I said he's a guy. He might be a guy for the Packers. Just his style of play kind of reminds me of Jordan Love a little bit.
So you remind you more. Okay.
I've always made the comparison between him and Stafford.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong. So
Right.
I agree, but I got to pick somebody else.
Okay.
But like based on this past year, like Jordan Love sits there and throws off his back foot a lot. Well,
Yeah.
Garrett threw off his back foot a lot,
I got you.
and he doesn't. And Jordan Love doesn't move around.
Right. All right. Good luck to all those LSU Tigers as they head to Indianapolis for the NFL Scouting Combine. When we come back, we got to talk about one of the biggest snubs in NFL Scouting Combine history. I'll tell you who that is and which player we're talking about when we come back here on OTB.
Off the bench.
All right, if you've been thinking about upgrading your backyard, now's the time. Russell Pool Company has been helping families across South Louisiana design and build custom pools that turn your house into the spot everybody wants to be at. We're talking full custom designs, high-quality craftsmanship, and a team that walks you through every step from concept to
Reality.
cannonball. I set you up from concept to cannonball. Go check out our friends at russellpools.com. That is the website. Russellpools.com will show you exactly what we're talking about. Incredible design. Customize your job today. Russellpools.com.
Yeah, I really do like that concept of cannonball. What a great slogan. Are you kidding me? When you think of the best, the absolutely best pools in Louisiana, Russell Pools is the name that you have to think of. Give them a call. They can turn your dream into reality. They can design it. They can draw it. They can build it, maintain it, engineer it. They can do everything. RussellPools.com.
2007 champs, purple and gold to the core. This is Off the Bench with Hester and Flynn, Baton Rouge's go-to for all things Louisiana sports.
All right, welcome back in OTB. You already know this, but we want to remind you, your roof protects everything underneath it, your family, your home, your peace of mind, and that's why you call the pros at Pelican Roofing. Pelican Roofing serves homeowners across South Louisiana with high-quality workmanship, honest communication, and a team that shows up when they say they will. So whether you need a full roof replacement, a repair, or just a professional inspection, they make the process simple and stress-free. They use top-tier materials and stand behind their work because in Louisiana, your roof has to handle it. We always talk about that. All the different weather conditions, certainly we have here in South Louisiana. Don't wait until a small issue turns into a big one. You can visit our friends at PelicanRoof.com today. Get that consultation all scheduled and ready to go. Pelican Roofing, built to last, built for Louisiana, PelicanRoof.com.
You've been locked into the Olympics? It's
You mean lie to you?
It's Team USA.
And if Gordon Bombay was there, I'd be watching it. And I will watch when hockey presents itself. When I say that I haven't, and again, I'm not trying to, but I haven't watched a single second unless it's been in this studio.
Tell us how tough your nuts are.
I'm not. They've been through the fire before, and they come out on the other side with 5 kids.
Well, USA is 3rd in the medal count currently. Norway 1, Italy 2, which is kind of fun, the home country. So we're sitting with 4 gold medals, 6 silvers, and 3 bronze. That's 13 total medals if you're keeping count at home. So off to a pretty darn good start. I think they've a couple silver medals that they were hoping for gold. Quick recap from yesterday, the events from yesterday.
Yesterday.
There was some exciting stuff happening. Well, we were locked in. Flynn family was locked in to the ice dancing last night, which is not figure skating. They don't do like a lot of the spins. It's just a very impressive dancing. Just
ice
it's good.
dancing.
Yes, ice dancing. So America had one of the favorites.
What the hell are we talking about?
Madison Chalk and Evan Bates, 7-time U.S. champions. 3.
That the married couple.
The married couple, yep. And not the same last name. 3-time world champions, defending world champions. They take home the silver medal last night, and they were fairly disappointed. They got beat by a French couple. I'm not even going to try to say their names, but there's a little outrage at this. So the guy on this French team, he is the defending Olympic gold medalist with a different partner who they retired. Their team, him and his other partner, they retired like a year ago, a little bit over a year ago. His new partner, they've only been together since like last spring, last March or something like that, which is an incredible feat to like be this good at that, like only being partners for that long. I think the American couple, they've been skating together for like 15 years. Well, the girl for the French team is Canadian, and she was granted French citizenship 3 months ago, and they just took home the gold medal last night.
Quebec, I'm assuming.
I'm probably the French Canadian part.
Yeah.
I don't know. A little bit of outrage. Well, they're these new, like the U.S. team has been the favorites, the 3-time world champions. They've been the dominant force. They've been crushing it. And all of a sudden, this new dream team gets together. A Frenchie and a Canadian get together and they win it. A little disappointing. But anyway, we got the silver medal, so that adds to the medal count. We did take home a gold medal. Jordan Stoltz, I don't know what it is, in the speed skating. He is the most dominant man on skates, the fastest guy on skates on the planet. Takes home his first gold medal. I'll say his first because he got 4 events, and he's the favorite in all of them. He is from Wisconsin as well. A really cool story that they played last night about how he got started in the speed skating. And then Chloe Kim, snowboarder. She is a 2-time defending gold medalist in the half pipe. She won in 2018, in Pyeongchang 2022, in Beijing, and she's actually girlfriend of Myles Garrett, NFL sack leader, Myles Garrett.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. Then we won, let's see, this guy named Ryan Cartland Siegel won in alpine skiing. He won the silver. And then today, looking forward to today. I can't wait to, I'll get to the office. I always have it on the office, have it in the background that I watch the prime time with the family at night. We love it. We got men's moguls, women's super G, men's snowboard cross, which is awesome, women's half-pipe finals, and speed skating finals today. So it's going to be a good day. There's curling. There's hockey. Ooh, action-packed, Jake.
I'm going to tune into the hockey. That's where it stops.
I watched that alpine skiing last night.
Yeah.
I enjoyed it.
It's
I
good.
was pretty. They go like 75 miles an hour downhill.
They do.
In and out of turns, and like they're just like,
It's unbelievable. These speed skaters are on skates, rolling around, turning left in a circle, and they're going like 35, 40 miles an hour.
Problem with speed skating, I can't take it seriously because I only think of Deck the Halls when Matthew Broderick and Danny DeVito race each other.
That is true.
That's all I think of.
I think of Dan Jansen, American legend.
Am I the only one that's not dialed in like Flynn?
No, I'm not dialed in like Flynn. Like I'll have it on background. Like last night, wasn't much else going on. I watched a little Tennessee, Mississippi State basketball, and then it was kind of back and forth. But
Yeah, let's lock into that one.
again, I wasn't locked into either one.
I knew that was coming.
Tennessee, Mississippi State. Yeah, absolutely.
Do you set yourself up for that one before?
I did.
Yeah.
Well, Andre, how about you? You
I haven't really been watching much of it.
okay?
She had to work a remote yesterday.
I was.
I'm
Okay, that's
assuming.
fair.
Yeah, I didn't really watch anything yesterday. I
That
watched
is
like
fair.
half an episode of Love Island, and that was it.
There you go.
But no, I'm not.
The priorities.
Right.
I get it. You
I'm
know?
not super
season?
locked into
Gotta
the.
see what's
no,
happening
I'm,
on that
I'm
island.
watching. So there's like a guy named Rob on the Traders, and he was
Yeah.
on Love Island. So
Okay.
I'm watching his Love Island season.
You know who I was watching the interview is a huge Love Island fan.
Who?
Bradley Cooper.
I
was,
could see that.
He was doing an interview, and I think it was Will Arnett who was like doing it because they do a lot of stuff together. And he's like, "You gonna tell me your guilty pleasure or whatever?" He's like, "I love Love Island," and like he starts going through like all the storylines.
Oh my gosh, that's so
Nice.
funny.
Yeah.
Nice.
I love it.
Chad here, Gulf South does say something. So the speed skater for the USA that's like the fastest guy on skates, the Jordan Stolz guy. They did like a little special on him, like a little heartwarming, like this is a story, this is where he came from. You know, like build your Olympians up from your country. They were talking about his origin story of how he got started. And like 5-6-year-old Jordan Stolz was watching the Winter Olympics and watching Apollo Ono win gold medal, and that's how he wanted to do it. And I was like, oh my God, I feel like that was like last year when Apollo Ono was in the Olympics. Now you don't remember because
I do. No, I can remember who that is. He had the
Apollo
longer hair.
Yeah, y'all remember?
Yeah,
Yes, and I haven't
remember.
heard that name in years. Like that
I
just
know.
sent me back to
But I was like, that's the guy you watched growing up. Ah, boy, we're getting up.
that is wild.
How's that make you feel?
Patriotic.
I do need to get into speed skating. I do really like watching speed skating. I don't know why it's so entertaining.
It's
but
rich.
it is.
It's good.
Yeah.
People going fast.
Didn't Jake Paul's wife or fiance or something like
she's
that?
from the Netherlands, and
Oh,
yeah,
Netherlands?
she won gold already.
Should we? Was that was over the weekend?
Yeah, that was one of the first gold medals given. I think Saturday or Sunday.
I saw a video of him like sobbing in the crowd.
Yeah, he was there. I guess his jaw's okay.
I guess so.
Didn't he get it broken in half?
Was it
Yeah, he
him
had,
or
a,
his
he, had
brother?
a, he had a wired shut, right?
That was him.
Okay, I can
All right.
never remember.
We got to take a break.
You're right.
Still got a big show planned for you. Coach Kim Mulkey, Coach Jay Johnson. Stay locked in. OTB.
Off the bench.
All right, we've been telling you over the last couple of months, there is a brand new star in downtown Baton Rouge, and that is Bally's of Baton Rouge Casino and Hotel. And I actually think right now, because obviously it opened kind of at the end of the football season, so you didn't have a chance to come down from all different parts of Louisiana and Texas and Mississippi to go, enjoy it during a football weekend. But we got great news for you. Softball, baseball weekends, women's basketball, huge game on Saturday against South Carolina. You now have that opportunity. Come stay at Bally's. The entire hotel got an upgrade. So every room got an upgrade. You'll be blown away. Restaurants, casino, DraftKings Sportsbook. It is all brand new right there for you. Go check out Bally's of Baton Rouge.
Yeah, certainly the place to stay in Baton Rouge now. If you're coming in for a game, if you're staying a night or two, whatever it is. But 25,000 square feet of gaming, Vegas-style gaming, a huge sports book. So it's a great place if you want to go out with the fellas or the ladies. It's Bally's of Baton Rouge.
Locked in on LSU football 24/7. You're listening to Off the Bench.
Out of the bearded barley nightly, beside the green, green grass.
I mean, talk about nostalgia. Oh, there's like 7 movies make that when I hear this
Yeah,
song I think about
much.
during the late 90s.
I switched to Dawson's Creek.
Yeah.
This one makes me think of
Golly. I'll even say it. I'll even give Dawson his on this day. It's not Pacey's Creek. It's Dawson's Creek.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah.
You come around.
Yep. Man, I had, because me and my older brother both enjoyed some good Dawson's Creek, and then me, Matthew Clayton Flynn, and Kyle Williams enjoyed it during college on TBS. I had a lot of mixed CDs that had the songs you heard on Dawson's Creek.
9 to 10 a.m. Like, but man, y'all are student athletes. Weren't you supposed to be in class?
I was just about to say. I was about to say that's after before class.
Yeah. The answer is yes.
We got degrees.
Names on it, everything.
Yeah. He's got to take classes with your soon-to-be wife, and so you got all the notes.
Mm-hmm. Well, I had a medical disease, so I got the notes too.
You did. That's true.
Mm-hmm.
Man, this might be like the song of like the late 90s movies.
Was this in She's All That?
Yes,
Was
that's
it-
the one that I would.
That's what I
would
think.
Or
think
was
about.
it just in Not Another Teen Movie when they were?
No, it's on both.
Isn't that?
It's-
It's on How to Lose a Guy in 10 Days.
that movie.
Yeah.
Well done.
I did a Pilates class and it's like 90s themed.
Yeah.
And we had to do like exercises to this song and I was dying.
Man. See, I don't know.
10 Things I Hate
only
About You, is it in
only
that
need
one?
good vibes for this song.
Maybe. Probably.
It feels like it should have
Yeah.
been. If it wasn't.
It's in all of them.
I know. Hour 2, OTB, coming back live from the Raising Cane studio.
Off the bench.
All right, go to palagroup.com. That is PALA group.com. Pala Group's been in this region since 1973. And we knows, we always talk about it there. I mean, they are 100% employee owned. We always talk about servicing Louisiana the way that they have, and really the Gulf Coast the way they have since 1973. So when you go to the website, you can check out all the different things that they can offer you, because for over half a century, Pala has been providing that in comprehensive industrial construction solutions, specialized in above ground storage tanks construction and repair, as well as pressure vessel fabrication services. So again, go to palagroup.com, palagroup.com.
That's right. When safety, quality, reliability matter, make sure you choose Pala. And look, we just talked about them being employee owned. Well, if you are a skilled welder, pipe fitter, craftsman, project manager, professional, whatever it is, give them a call. Always looking for good talent right there. Go check them out, palagroup.com.